parameters constant. In a one-on-one chat with the Acting Director of Monetary Policy Department at the Apex Bank, Dr. Ladi Bala Kefi, she said the hike was necessary to address the persistent hike in inflation, but the CBN will continue to do its best to address all the challenges.
Management of the central bank are fully aware of the prevailing situation in the Nigerian economy currently, and it's with the hindsight of that they took decisions as well as based on data available to us, so that our decisions are based on empirical evidence. And we've even taken a step further to even do some data mining, looking at social media, Twitter, what are people saying, the youths and all. All these were done with the aim of closing the gap in access to credit for both youths and also women, as well as the vulnerable groups. So we are mindful of the situation in the country. And also the bank and the MPC members will do whatever it takes to rein in inflation. So looking forward and going forward, this was the last MPC for the year, and we will keep monitoring things. And by January, whatever it takes to rein in inflation, we will do it if it doesn't come down.
The Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry is calling for targeted fiscal interventions to support manufacturers and farmers, aiming for more inclusive and gross domestic product growth. The Chamber of Director General, Dr. Chinyere Amona, said this in a statement in Lagos in reaction to the National Bureau of Statistics GDP growth report of 3.46%. She said the recent statistics and the latest 25 basis points hike in interest rates by the Monetary Policy Committee of the Central Bank presented a reality. The Director General noted that beyond statistics, the economy needed to witness a sustained boost to support the relevant fundamentals in the economy. According to the DG, she said beyond rate hikes, Nigeria needed to invest more in infrastructure, boost oil production to supply enough crude to local refineries, and also support the production base of the economy through cost savings interventions. Vice President Kashim Shettima has called for public-private partnership to develop infrastructure required to harness hydrogen's energy potentials. The appeal was made during the opening of the Hydrogen Conference, which held in Abuja. Helen Osamide Ekings reports.
The global demand for hydrogen reached approximately 94 million metric tons in 2022, according to the International Energy Agency. By 2050, this figure is projected to grow between 500 and 700 million metric tons annually, aligning with net zero emission targets. In a land move, Nigeria hosted its first hydrogen conference, focusing on creating a framework to scale up the production, storage and distribution of green hydrogen. Vice President Kashim Shettima highlighted the critical need for human capital development in hydrogen technologies and urged private sector participation to drive progress in this emerging industry.
Regional collaboration with other countries in the sub-region and on the continent on the adoption of hydrogen will support its viability domestically, and collaborations with development partners and other countries more advanced in their hydrogen journey will be important to ensure knowledge transfer and attract the capital required to kickstart a hydrogen economy in Nigeria.
Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Gas underscored the importance of developing a sustainable hydrogen economy to address Nigerian growing energy needs, which are expected to double by 2030.
Nigeria can play a significant role in reducing emissions and supporting the decarbonization of sector. The use of hydrogen also provides a viable path for transforming our oil and gas infrastructure, allowing us to turn challenges into opportunities while ensuring our energy sector remains vibrant and globally competitive.
We are laying the foundation for a robust hydrogen economy that can drive Nigeria's energy future. Green hydrogen offers transformative benefits. It has the potential to decarbonize industries such as cement, fertilizer, and steel.
With abundant renewable energy sources and vast natural gas reserves, Nigeria is well positioned to become a key player in the global hydrogen economy. Helen Osamede Akins, TVC News, Abuja.
And wrapping up business news, Asian shares fell today and the dollar firmed slightly as investors pondered the U.S. data that showed progress in slowing inflation had stalled even as the economy remained resilient, while rising geopolitical worries kept risk sentiment in check. Now, MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside of Japan was 0.4% lower, with Japan's Nikkei up 0.48%. Futures indicates European bourses were set for a higher open, with Eurostock 50 futures up 0.57%. German DAX futures climbing 0.38%. FTSE futures 0.17% firmer. European session will focus on the French markets as investors fret over the fate of the new government and its budget. The blue chip CAC 40 sank to its lowest level since early August on Wednesday.